Okay, guys, good morning. We counting down, so 355 more days to a million. Well, and I don't know if I should do the countdown like that or not, because it could be 5 days to a million. But according to the book, we're doing 12 months to $1 million. But so we'll just do that until we change it. Now, I haven't left the house yet because I just haven't. Also, I didn't cook this morning, which I typically do in the morning. I usually get up around 4 and then I cook something for breakfast and for lunch. However, yesterday, I really needed some rest. I got easily overwhelmed with almost everything. Like if somebody said, "Can I get extra chocolate?" I might have got overwhelmed. That meant I needed some rest. It's somewhere in my body, in my brain, in my something. So I got some rest last night. Actually, it was sort of involuntary. I don't know that I was I know I wasn't that mindful when preparing to get the rest. I was talking to LeRon on the phone, and then he got quiet. Then I fell asleep. I did wake up once to tell somebody a joke. Like I called one of my daughters, and I called my sister. It was very brief though, and I don't remember what we talked about, nor do I remember the joke, but I bet it was funny. So anyway, I haven't read anything this morning. I took a shower. I woke up. I did my best to participate in my day this morning so far. So I took a shower already, of course, and now I'm getting dressed. Well, I'm dressed. I'm putting my face together in a way that professional makeup artists would disagree with, I'm sure. Because I've seen all the things online about if your lips look like this, you was born in the whatever year, all those things. I don't care anything about that. Just like I tried to tell my mom how she should wear her makeup and she didn't listen. I'm going to just wear my makeup the way I'm going to wear it. Should I wear purple lipstick today, y'all? I don't know. That was my thing when I worked at Starbucks, but I got a meeting today, and I don't know if purple lipstick would be off-putting. So, not to be confused with off-putting, but there will be no pudding today. So anyway, so I have figured out. Okay, so the fact is, if you sell an item 25 or 30 times a day, and that item is at least $25 or $30, at the end of 365 days, you will have made $1 million. What that does not take into consideration is the expenses. So, like, how can we keep the million, not just make the million? How can we keep the million? Now, I want to keep $1 million, child. Now, it's going to be taxes attached to that. It's going to be sales taxes, payroll taxes, income taxes, guys. So we have to remember that. So, while I'm thinking about my 12 months to $1 million, I'm also going to think about how to generate $1 million in revenue, but also how to keep $1 million in my pocket. Without breaking the law, of course, because we don't want to do that. No bueno. So anyway, unless you see like a child trafficking, well, no, don't break the law then either. I was gonna say if you see like a child trafficking ring, you want to save somebody, and to save them, you got to kidnap them, but you don't want to do that. Just tell someone who's more qualified than you to stop a child trafficking ring. So anyway, so just don't break the law. That's my advice. So anyway, so let's say my average bag of coffee right now, before we consider inflation or me double checking the prices on the beans I'm gonna buy, the average price of a bag of coffee beans right now is $25. So I just need to sell 25 bags a day to generate $1 million in revenue. So where's my 25 people that want some coffee today? By the pound, not the cup. And okay, so y'all don't. How do you tie this tie to go around this dress that I wanted to wear for this meeting today? I don't know. Let's just try it. And if trying doesn't work, well, nothing beats a fail but a try, guys. So let's see. I'm going to twist this around, come back around. Oh, I know I always make the fat part too short because I'm doing the same thing to make it not the way I wanted the outcome to be in the first place, which is a lesson for life, guys. A lot of times we say we want a different outcome, but then we do the same thing we did to get the outcome we didn't like. So, okay, wait, let's try it again. So anyway, so don't do that, guys. Don't do the same thing, which was supposed to be short. Okay, let me see. Let's do, because I'm going to pull the short one. Let's just try it again. Okay, so anyway, so 12 months to $1 million. So 25 bags of coffee at $25. Let's consider sales tax in that. So, it's going to be a little bit more than $25. And, oh, wait. Nope, that just made okay. Now, let's make this part longer. And then, yeah, I need a tutorial. Maybe I'll make myself a tutorial of myself. But anyway, so 12 months to $1 million, $25 bags of coffee, 25 sales a day. How do I get to 25 sales when I am a visionary and a dreamer and a coffee roaster, not necessarily a salesperson, right? Okay. I'm doing it wrong. I need to just stop the video, watch the video, and then figure out what happened. So anyway, we're going to do it again. We're just going to keep doing till we try, till we win. Nothing beats a fail but a try, guys. So, anyway. So today, if you get a phone call from me asking you to buy a bag of coffee, just know that when I hit this $1 million, you're going to be part of that success story that I'm going to be telling everybody. Oh, look at there, guys. I got it. But I don't know that I wanted the long part to be that long. It's okay. We're calling it fashion. So that's what we're going with today. And then I usually don't do this, but let's put on some eyeliner today. So anyway, I'm going to go in to Queen Coffee Bean. And I have, today I have an Ethiopian and Vietnamese blend, and I have Vietnamese single origin, and I have Ethiopian single origin. And I have 8-ounce bags of chocolate coffee, guys, which are simply delicious, according to one of my repeat customers who loves to buy chocolate cherry and chocolate. So the chocolate is extra chocolatey this time because your girl has learned what she's doing in 6 years. So anyway, as one should do in 6 years. So anyway, guys. So just know that's what you can buy today as far as beans are concerned. I'll update the website with the selections that we actually have in the shop. Instead of the website, I made that website 6 years ago and never changed the items like as far as coffee beans because I didn't know really the safest way to do it. Like take this thing off, and then when you make it inactive, does it disappear? Does it go away? What do your historical reports look like? Do I need historical reports? Well, a report by its nature is historical, but you know what I'm saying. How far back do I need them to go? So I actually didn't update, but today I'm going to go in here and update unless you guys come in the shop and buy so many things or go online and buy so many things that I just don't have time to update that website today. Now that would be a good situation because then I will pay someone to update that website because let's boost the economy, guys. Let's boost it. Let's make that economy do what it does. Get boosted. So anyway, also guys, I am not a fan of doing my hair. So every day when y'all see me with a hairstyle, just know here lately, in the past 3 months, it's been of my own doing. So whatever it looks like, it's because of me. So anyway, so, well, I'll tell y'all what else. So in addition to selling $25 bags of coffee, typically if, let's see, it takes about 4 customers that are buying beverages to get to $25. So that's about $7 a drink. So if you guys want to come in and buy 4 drinks at a time, that'll be great as well. Sometimes we have food. Today we don't because I sell coffee, guys. That's Queen Coffee Bean. If you want some kind of food items, we'll be working on that at some point. But really, my intention is to sell coffee beans and coffee recipes, menu items for people who have restaurants and coffee shops and things of that nature, bakeries, that kind of thing. And so you could come in, we can have a consultation, and I can come up with the menu for you. But so I don't really like to get caught up in the food. And whenever I do food, people have very high expectations. And I don't really like letting people down as far as their expectations are concerned. So let's give me credit for delicious beverages, and we'll give someone else credit for delicious food, because also I would like to get a Michelin star. Well, I want 3 Michelin stars. I want to be the first coffee shop to ever have Michelin stars. So anyway, but that's a whole nother conversation. That is not, well, it can happen while I'm on the road to $1 million, but that's not probably be a lot easier when the shop make $1 million to get Michelin stars, because I will spare no expense. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, also I will get a tripod. Had one before and it broke or something. Something happened to it that I don't have it now. So anyway, 25 bags of coffee every day. Every single day, because I took Sunday as a rest day. And let me tell you what, guys, I haven't figured out how to bounce back from a Sunday. Like something still can fall through a crack on a Sunday. So I don't know. I might do some rest time, incorporate rest time. But I don't know that I can do the whole day. Like maybe I'll do sun up to sun down or something. But I need to get my week started, and this whole rest day just ain't doing it for me. Now, you'll know when I got to $1 million, because I'll be back on here making another video explaining to you how a rest day is necessary. So anyway, rest days are for people who've already made their goals. Also, what else? I think that's about it. Yeah, I'm just putting on makeup so that when I record another video, it'll have enough makeup for me not to have the spots that only I see on my face. No one else probably notices it. Maybe one of my sisters, because that's what sisters do, notice things. But anyway, so 25 bags of coffee every day for 25 days. You guys let me know if you'd like to purchase delicious coffee. Like I said, today on Tuesday, June the 2nd, I have 8-ounce bags of chocolate coffee, and I have Ethiopian and Vietnamese. Well, I have a espresso blend. I'm gonna stop telling people my blends too, because they're delicious and I should keep them to myself. So anyway, because if you look at it, it's not that I like keeping secrets or anything. If you look at it, when you go to other sites when you go to the grocery store, heaven forbid you buying coffee from the grocery store, but when you go to the grocery store somewhere where they're selling coffee, when they have blends, they don't necessarily always name the blends. Ooh, let me just tell y'all one more thing. So Sunday, Jordan and I, my second oldest daughter, went to, Michaela and Jordan, like Michael Jordan, went to Printworks for brunch. And I like Printworks. I've been going there since Siobhan and I went the first time. Not to be confused with Shavara, because Siobhan is a whole nother person completely. So we went to Printworks, and after going with Siobhan, I went, but then since opening the business, I noticed that they had impeccably delicious coffee. So I went back. But before I went back, I had heard, because the coffee they used to have was Counterculture, and you know, they're a roaster in the Raleigh-Durham area somewhere. I don't know if they still up and running. I know they were winning awards and everything for their coffee, but the coffee was delicious. So I went back the other day. Now I heard they had started using somebody else's coffee, and the other company was very happy that they got the contract, and I saw it published somewhere, you know, in a magazine or a paper or something written. And I'll have you know, the coffee was not the same. It was remarkable in a way that you will tell someone not to drink it. I tried it in espresso. Now this is me. I like African beans mostly because they usually have more of a nuttier or chocolatier taste, and in general, y'all, as opposed to some other beans that I've tried to roast and I couldn't get to. I think the more fruity ones, the ones that's not my favorite. But anyway, so I suggest that you go there. I suggest that you support them. It's a great restaurant. It was great service. I have just grown unable to drink coffee out and about. So let me just, so all that to say, please do not, if you own an establishment that sells coffee, please do not choose your coffee only based on price. I'm thinking maybe they went with the other company because of price, and all the time, like just whoever can provide the service at the lowest dollar amount is not always the best guy, which is the problem with sometimes government contracts, because they'll go with who gave the lowest bid. I know people have asked me for quotes on doing coffee or a coffee experience on site for them, and I submit a quote that, because you know you got to bring staff with you. You got to bring staff if all you're doing is making 10 beverages, because you need somebody got to be a vibe, and somebody got to help the person stay in the vibe, you know. So you can have two vibes, but one person needs to be really focused on the work, and somebody got to be a vibe. So Michaela's my vibe. I take her. She's my vibe maker. So, so when I submit my quote, they always tell me it's not the lowest one. And that's great for me, because that means that my people are going to get paid well. My products are going to be great. You're going to get exactly the experience that you want to have. So I'm never going to try to be the least expensive. So that's that for today, guys. Remember to come to Queen Coffee Bean at 1200 East Chester Drive in High Point, North Carolina, Suite 202, upstairs in the blue building. Or go to queencoffeebean.com and order a delicious beverage, order your beans, but give me till about lunchtime to update the site on the selections that we have. But you can also call 336-618-7595 and just tell me your order, or text me your order, and I'll get it. Like if you want to order beans and you can say, I saw that you had chocolate and you had your espresso blend, I'd like to place the order for 20 kilos of beans, like BMF style. We'll drive it out to you across the United States. So, but anyway, just tell me the quantity that you want. I'll text you a payment link. It'll be ready when you get there. So you can do that. Or you can email me at orders@queencoffeebean.com. And if nobody responds, email me at claudia@queencoffeebean.com. But typically I don't like orders to go to that email address, because that's not what I check it for. But you got to do what you got to do if you want to get your order in. So you can go to queencoffeebean.com. You can email me at orders@queencoffeebean.com. You can come to the shop at 1200 East Chester Drive in High Point, North Carolina, Suite 202, upstairs in the blue building. Or you could give me a call. 25 bags of beans every day, guys. We got to do this every single day. And that's a lot of beans, which means you'll be, it'll be, what do you call it? We're in, helping the economy, because 25 bags every single day means we're going to hire somebody and they're going to help bag up those beans. And so we'll be roasting as fast as we can, and we'll, be getting the beans out. Again, you'll know when we hit the goals, because your girl going to be back on here talking about rest days, and I'm going to act like I invented rest days. I will act like I don't even remember the day that I said I don't have time for a rest day. I just think on your road to success, you got to take some time to not have the rest days. Like, you got to have rest moments, but the day, so you earn every day, every minute of rest that you're going to get. Some people would disagree with me, but what would the world be if nobody disagreed with anybody? So anyway, guys, all right. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching my video. I'm going to upload this video to my LinkedIn page, to Facebook, to Instagram. Instagram doesn't really like my lengthy videos, so I might be like, link in the bio, even though I don't know how, I don't know what that means. I understand what a link in a bio means. I just don't know what a bio is. So anyway, also, if you're friends with Freeway Rick Ross, tell him to holler at your girl. Let's get it popping together. He is great at distribution. If he can flood the West Coast with Ready Rock, as they called it back then, he can help me flood the East Coast or the Midwest or all the coasts with coffee beans from Queen Coffee Bean. So y'all tell your boy, holla at your girl. So anyway, guys, all right, I'll talk to you soon. Thank you for watching my video. Remember, like, share, subscribe. I gotta find you something to subscribe to. But subscribe to my YouTube channel, and then I'll be making more content. We're gonna I'm gonna be writing my book, my first book, and then talk about some other things, how to make coffee, life, entrepreneurship, what it's like being a woman and an entrepreneur. So anyway, all right, guys, bye.